What's up, y'all? I know it's been a while since I've made a video. I have been sick, then my wife got sick, but we're back now, so everything is all good. I have been making mostly Avengers related videos the last month or so, and today we're going to switch it up because there's a game that has got me really excited. And so I want to tell you all why you should be excited for this game as well. And the game I'm talking about is Gotham Knights. Let's stop wasting time. Let's dive into this. I've gotten almost all the information I'm about to tell you all from interviews with the directors and people working on the game. And I've got to say, they sound like they really care for this project, which isn't a surprise necessarily because they went out on a limb with this game already in the trailer saying that Batman is dead. And in some of these interviews, they have really hammered down the idea that he is indeed dead and he will not be playable. They are banking on making a successful game involving Batman's sidekicks instead, and I think it's a great idea. Batman is one of the most saturated characters in the world, and this will be a great change of pace. Now, personally, I would have preferred a Superman game because I think it is long overdue, but I'm not going to complain too hard. So let's get into some of this information. From a Game Informer interview with the creative director and senior producer Patrick Redding and Floor Marty. I don't know how to say his first name, so I'm just going to call him Marty. Here's what they had to say. So, in the first interview, they are asked if Nightwing, Robin, Batgirl, and Red Hood are the core characters in the game. And Redding responds with, "We're going to have more details later about our post-launch lineup, but those are the four." Now, that sounds like some more playable characters to me. Now, I have no clue what characters they could be hinting at. We know Batman most likely isn't going to be one because another interview they said he will not be playable, as I've already said, unless they're lying about it, which is possible. But Catwoman comes to mind. Maybe Batwoman, Huntress. What if we get Alfred as a playable character? I don't know. That's just a joke, but let me know who you think they could add. Obviously, we don't know enough about the story, so it's hard to say, but the options are there regardless. Then they're asked how this game is different from the Arkham universe, which some people may be confused about this. The Arkham universe is its own thing, and it has nothing to do with this game. Now, Marty responds to how this game is different by stating that each character has their own unique playstyles, personalities, and abilities. Sounds a lot like Marvel's Avengers, which is one of the really good things about that game. The second thing Marty mentions is the ecosystem of Gotham City. He says the game doesn't take place over one night. It's an open world city and it takes place over multiple days. There's citizens that try to go and do their business, they have their schedules. Now, we have had Arkham City, Arkham Origins, and Arkham Knight that gave us Gotham to explore, but it always felt empty, especially Arkham Knight. And this is exciting. Breathing life into Gotham is going to be so cool, and hopefully they do it similar to Spider-Man PS4 or even better. Having citizens in the open world doing their thing gives the game so much more immersiveness. The Court of Owls gets brought up, which is teased at the end of the first trailer. If you don't know who the Court of the Owls are, look them up or read the comic series on them or watch the Batman vs. Robin animated movie. They're amazing. But it's basically a secret society that will play a huge part into this game and is going to bring a mysterious feel that will fit Gotham perfectly. Redding later explains some specific playstyles for Robin and Nightwing, saying Robin plays more stealthy, using tricks to disrupt and apply status effects to enemies. And Nightwing is more martial arts and focused on taking down groups of enemies, which plays into the uniqueness of each character. A lot of this honestly sounds like Marvel's Avengers in a good way, with the status effects and the gameplay showing damage numbers. It makes it feel similar to Square Enix's Avengers attempt. Hopefully, we will get more information about all of this in the future. Marty then chimes in saying that Batgirl is the hacker and focuses on one target at a time, and that Red Hood is the range specialist. I love the sound of the playstyles, and they sound like they truly fit the character's lore to how they play. We're going to move to another interview by IGN featuring Redding and Marty again. They were asked if the combat will be similar to the Arkham games. Redding says it will feel similar, but be unique and its own thing, which is good because the Arkham games don't have a lot of variety in combat when it comes to the controls, and it sounds like they will add a lot of different combos, mixing ranged and melee attacks, and so on. If you enjoy Arkham combat, which I do, this should excite you. The game is fully open world right from the start, and there is no level gating, so we can go wherever we want, whenever we want. Another question that came up was if someone's Red Hood will be different from my own, meaning can you build these characters in a way that is unique to you? Redding responds with, between the ability trees, gear specs, and the way you can modify both ranged and melee weapons and his suit, absolutely. Again, another example of sounding very similar to Avengers, but it doesn't seem like you're grinding missions over and over again. It seems more organic. Answering this question further, Redding states that there's suit styles that players can tweak and tap into variations to get exactly what you want. So in short, it sounds like the customizing comes from the player choosing what to upgrade instead of randomly finding gear with random stats and effects. This is a very good thing. The less RNG, the better. And hopefully this is true and it remains true when the game comes out. Marty later says this game is not a game as service, which I know will make a lot of people happy. He also says that there is craftable gear as well, which again hopefully takes out some RNG elements. The last question asked is, could there be more stories told in the Gotham Knights universe? Which Redding responds with yes, but I won't say more than that. And Marty saying Gotham Knights is all about growth. There's room for growth. So to sum up all these interviews and information, Gotham Knights is not a game as service game. It is a single player or two player co-op with an open world Gotham that you can explore using either Nightwing, Robin, Batgirl, and Red Hood. The gameplay is similar to the Arkham franchise, but unique with combos and gear. Each character has their own unique playstyles and skill trees. You can craft gear and unlock things that can make your specific character unique to yourself. Gotham is a living city with citizens that have their own schedules and places to be. Who would have thought that the death of Batman would bring so much life to Gotham? And by the sound of this game, it seems that that is the case. Let me know what you guys think about Gotham Knights. Are you excited? Does it sound like something you would be interested in? Or do you need more information? Personally, I am extremely pumped for this game, and I will be diligently looking for any new information that comes out about this game. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe if you did, and I will catch you all later.